2006 Super League Grand Final. I missed this. I had a knee injury, and I went to see the surgeon in October, and it was pretty much my last chance within my career. I'd gone on for 18 months with a knee injury, and I went to see the surgeon. He said, "I think I can fix you." He said, "I'll have you back playing in May." I said, "You can't. We've just won the Super League title." I said, "I need to be back playing in February." He said, "It's a 6-month injury." He said, "You'll be back in May, but you'll be good." So I said, "Well, if I come and see you in January and I'm fit to play, will you give me the all clear to play in February?" He said, "But you won't be." I said, "Well, see me in January." So I went back in January. I went back to St Helens, told the strength and conditioner. Very fortunate, it was an ex-teammate of mine, a guy called Paul Sculthorpe. And I told Apollo, and he says, "Scully, you're going to be playing in February." He says, "But forget about pre-season, forget about Christmas, forget about New Year. You're training every day, and we're going to get you back for this game." Anyway, I went to see the surgeon in the January, and he couldn't believe where I was at. It was the week before the Brisbane game, and he said, "As long as it's good with your coach," he said, "I'll give you the all clear to play." So I went back, and it was on the Wednesday. The Brisbane game was on the Saturday. I went to see the coach, Daniel Anderson. He said, "Right, on the Wednesday, the lads have got a day off." He said, "You've not." He said, "We're bringing in 5 of the young lads." He said, "We're going to have a 10-metre grid, 3 on 3, and we're just going to bash hell out of you for 30 minutes. You get through that, you're on the bench on Saturday." I went training on the Thursday. I felt sorry for these 5 guys because I had 6 months frustration to take out on these guys, and I did it. I was going to be playing in this World Club Challenge game. Anyway, I got through the game, went to the training on the Thursday. I'm named on the bench for the Saturday. Now, one of our players, Sean Long, for me, one of the best players that I've played with, phenomenal player. And for me, one of the best goal kickers that there's ever been. But this year, he'd completely lost all his confidence to the point where he was the only kicker in the team, but he didn't want the job. It was affecting his confidence. It was affecting his game. And he said to me, he said, "Oh, Scully," he said, "now you're playing." He said, "If you come on, will you take the goal kicks?" I went, "Long I've not played in 6 months. Biggest game of the season." I said, "I've certainly not kicked a ball. It was my right leg that I'd had my needle." I said, "Yeah, go on then, I will do." Because I knew that taking this burden off Longy, was going to help the team and let this guy, flourish and play and do what he does best. So 18 minutes into the game, I get the call, "You're in, off the bench." 10 seconds before half time, Aidy Gardner scores in the corner. And you think the first kick, 6 months, nice easy kick, get the confidence up. No such luck. This is the first kick back in 2007. As you can see, that's the touch behind me, and the touch line. This is a clip of the kick.
Here is a sight they haven't seen at St Helens for some time. Paul Sculthorpe lining up the kick at goal from the conversion. Well, at times over the past 2 years, Paul Sculthorpe looks like he has been sponsored by a bandage company, but he is in peak of condition now. What's his kicking like? Sculthorpe will kick the goal for St Helens.
As you can see, I didn't do the confidence any harm for the first one. But as I said, me taking on that responsibility allowed my teammate Longy, to do what he does best and do something like this.
It's the only trophy he's never won. With Long, last tackle, high hanging kick. It's a beauty. Well,
pinpoint kick from Longy, and that was the winning try in the last few minutes of the World Club Challenge. Went on to become World Club champions. I think by highlighting a problem, and asking for help, things can be solved. And left alone, I think things can weaken the team. If Longy hadn't have helped me, the way he was kicking, I don't think he'd have kicked many that night, and certainly not my first one. That's what he was telling me. And in the macho world of rugby league, I'm sure you guys know construction is no different. There's lots of egos. People see it as a sign of weakness, asking for help, but it's certainly not the case. I want to talk to you about conflict. That's a picture of me coming over the top against the Aussies.